What's going on, guys? I'm Maggiori95 here from xFtDgaming.
And Justin.
And we're here to commentate Fantinato 07's headquarters game, or domination gameplay, 68-8. So it's very good.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome gameplay, so if you get bored of us talking, well, at least you have some good gameplay to watch. So I'm a friend with everyone here at xFtD, and you know what, honestly, the reason I like hanging out with the guys here is because I think that they're all different. And what I mean by different is they offer something that I personally don't think you can find in many people around the world. And that is people who appreciate the simple things in life. You know, when I think of our typical Friday night when we're hanging out, just the guys, you know, we're around a fire, we're making food, we're talking, chilling, and just liking and enjoying our lives. And you know what? It's not about what we have, it's not about what we do. It's just the fact that we're all friends, we all like each other, we all support each other. And you know what? That's how it should be with people.
Yeah, but sadly, it's not, is it?
When you live in a predominantly a Canadian-Italian community, it's very far from that for the most part.
The Jersey Shore, shall we say.
It's very similar, and you know what? Maybe you think we're over-exaggerating, but we're not, and that's the sad truth.
Yeah, so a typical Friday for us here at xFtDgaming, you know, you get off school, come home, play some COD, eat some dinner, and sign into Facebook. And there you see pictures being tagged, all the interesting stuff. You do your stalking. And then you see a nice status from little Jenny saying, OMG FML, and about 6 crying faces.
And guys, I'm a very opinionated person, but I gotta tell you straight up, things like that make me absolutely cringe. Because when I think of my relationship with my friends and my family and how I think of my own life, this sounds so obscured and rotten and completely, utterly evil to me.
Whoa, okay, let's not get carried away here. But, you know, it does make you a little sad, shall we say, because we know there's some things to be grateful for. We got some COD to play, some YouTube to watch, you know, it's a pretty good life.
And the reality is, when all these girls and even guys sometimes are saying FML on Facebook or whatever you see them on, it's about things like boyfriends and girlfriends, you know, or them making a bigger deal of something that happened at school when it's not. Someone not texting them, someone stepping on their freaking shoe, for God's sake.
Sad.
It's crazy. And you know what? I'm not cool with it. I'm just not cool with it. And it's none of my business, but goddamn it makes me angry.
Yeah, and it just shows the immaturity of people still. Because we're in grade 11 here, so we're starting, a lot of us are very mature, but some still haven't changed.
Well, you know, life has its challenges, and you know, we all have our shit to go through. You know, anything from extreme as death to, you know what, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and they break up, it hurts. Things happen in life and it's hard to deal with. But it doesn't mean that life sucks. It doesn't mean F our lives. You know what, life has a lot to offer and we have a lot to be grateful for. And I just think that when people act that way and they just generally don't appreciate what they have, that it's basically a slap in everyone's face who has supported them up until that point. Because that's not what, you know, someone mature and would want you to feel. We should appreciate life, and when people act like that, you know, it's just, it feels like there's no good reason to not like life. We should always try to overcome it and be mature no matter what we're going through.
Exactly. And we like to put these FML, quote-unquote, people under the broad umbrella of with the title of stupid people.
Which branches off into so many other things that whether you go to high school, whether you're an adult, no matter where you are going to encounter people who engage in extreme acts of stupidity that they're not even aware of, which is the saddest thing.
And sometimes it may give you some entertainment, you know, one day you're bored and you just can listen in on some people's conversations.
Oh, absolutely. When we're around the fire on those Friday nights, well, what do we talk about? We talk about what we find funny and absolutely ridiculous about these people. So, to be honest with you, as much as it annoys me, I don't think I could live without it, because truthfully, it provides one of the most significant sources of entertainment in my life.
Oh yeah, but other times, you know, as we said before, it's just sickening.
And another point I would like to discuss is how people constantly engage in acts of stupidity because that's what's been stereotypically defined as cool. And I'm sure you all know what we're talking about, especially if you go to high school.
Oh yeah, high school is full of these people. And, you know, they're not necessarily bad people, but they just, as you said, choose the wrong pathways to go.
Smoking, it's not that cool.
Sorry, guys.
Like, you know, whatever. You know, if you want to smoke, that's up to you. If you want to do drugs, that's by all means. If you want to get wasted and puke all over your friends and get kicked out of whatever party or event you happen to be at that night, by all means, help yourself. You know what? I just think that it's important that despite what choices you make, you have to be willing to treat people with dignity and respect. And too often have I seen people get into fights over drinking because they're drunk. Too often have I seen people be rude to people because of what they think is cool. Too often have I seen people get in ridiculous artificial relationships over who they think is cool and who's not. When really the coolest thing to do is just to be nice to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, what's more important than just being nice and establishing relationships with everybody that you meet? Why would you want to be rude and intimidating off the bat? Like me personally, I want to be regarded as someone who people can talk to, someone who, you know, who people can trust, someone who's just nice and no one has a problem with. So when all these people are doing things that are stupid because they think it's cool, I just think that, you know, it blatantly leads to blatant disrespect for a lot of other people in their lives, which isn't cool.
Yeah. So, guys, never be affected by peer pressure. We know you get taught with that in school and everything. But it's real, and it happens. So never fall into that. Find your group, just like we did here. Find your group, and just hang out with your friends. You can have some girlfriends, you can have some guy friends. But you just need to have a close group of friends.
And of course, we don't mean to conform yourself to the stereotypical social hierarchy of high school that is known as the cliche or clique or whatever. But we just mean that you have to find people that you know, that bring out the best in you. Because at the end of the day, treating people with dignity and respect and avoiding participating in stupid activities, it is important because it's going to benefit you later on. And it's going to benefit the type of person you are now and how people see you now.
Sorry guys, my friend here is a little weird, so you can probably tell from our commentary he likes to use big words. You can
I'm just a little anxious because I gotta go cook some foie gras, which is duck liver. If you guys don't know, I'm quite the chef.
Yeah, quite the chef. So as I guess this commentary is coming to a close now. You know, I'd like to thank Justin for coming here and doing this with me. And I'd like to thank you guys, of course, for listening. So please rate the video, preferably thumbs up. Favorite, I know it's a lot to ask. And of course, subscribe for more commentaries. We're gonna give you commentaries not about the gameplay, but more about just general conversations. We're just a bunch of friends, so have some interesting commentaries.
We love to talk, so thank you guys for listening.
And please subscribe. Thank you.